Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So I wanted to keep Wednesdays for racing pigeons, and I really have nothing going on. So I try to pair up a couple of birds. They look pretty good. I think they're paired. I think one of them's about to lay eggs, but they're not really hanging out in their nest box. They're kind of just doing their own thing. It's at night when I check on them, they're in their nest box. So I was like, you know what, I was gonna save making a video on this thing a little bit later, but since I don't have a video for you guys for racing pigeons, I'll show you my kit box I built. And I don't plan on getting any rollers or yeah, bolt head rollers or any kind of rollers for that matter, but I do want to segregate my teams of racing birds. Not that I'm racing, it's just maybe I'll keep a certain, or just training young birds, I want to keep them in here. So this is a quick view of my kit box. I kind of built it, it's just sitting here doing nothing, but once the young birds are ready to go, I'm going to use this to train them. And basically I used leftover material to build this out. I don't think it cost me anything, to be honest with you, except for maybe the hinges, which if I had to guess was probably under 10 bucks. But anyway, the box is 3 feet by 3 feet. I'll give you a quick look at it. Let me move this. So as always, it's completely modular. I could take the roof off. It's not really attached or anything, but it's heavy enough where it's not opening. This is all panel. All right, matter of fact, I ran out of panel. I had to cut a second piece of panel. Like I said, I built this whole thing out of scrap wood. Didn't purchase anything except for these hinges right here. Built this platform for the birds to land on. Here's the bob to go into the bob. I'm going to use that cage I built to lay it here. Bought this door handle, and here it is. Right, so here's the inside. Again, all stuff that I had laying around. These pieces, they were 2x3s. I cut them in half so I could get a better structure. The floor is removable, so we could take the floor out if I want to clean it. I always I got a lot of comments saying that I should use hardware cloth, and I have hardware cloth. It's just I can't get it this tight. This is nice and taut. The hardware cloth is kind of a little less taut, so I stretched this out pretty good. I might run a beam across just to give it some more support when the birds are walking on it. I don't actually want the birds to walk on the floor. Maybe I could put some perches in the back, and they'll just hang out, right? So I just want them to fly in, land, and if I put anything here, maybe what I could do is build a platform in the corner for a water bottle and some food, right? And I don't even want to keep food in here. I just want them to fly in here to eat food. So if I leave food in here, then they'll get used, they'll be fat. So this is strictly training loft. I could probably keep, I'm thinking I could probably get away with like 10 birds in here, which seems like a lot, but the goal is to just keep them flying. I also wanted good ventilation, so I cut this area out right here so they could get good airflow, and obviously I have the bob, good airflow. I don't have a real roof, like I said, so this is actually open more. I was gonna close it, but I figure just let's use it for airflow. So yeah, this is 3 feet by 3 feet. I have this platform on here, which is pretty sturdy. Again, I just had spare wood laying around, and then I built this little cage to put on top. So now I could lock the birds up in here. The only way they could get in is through the bob. So this is actually open, right? There's nothing on this side. There's no netting or caging or wire. So yeah. So my training kit box, training loft, whatever we want to call it, spare parts. Honestly, funny thing, I found a guy online that sells these, and it was exactly the same thing. Maybe the roof was slightly different, and the guy wanted like, I think it was like 1,200 bucks for it or something, for this size dimensioned pigeon loft. And I was like, wow, that is freaking expensive. Again, this probably cost me less than 10 bucks to make, because I used all spare wood that was laying around. And then I also left the bottom open. I plan on putting trays where I'll collect the pigeon waste and mix it with leaves and put it in my gardens. So I have fertilizer. It's on the side of my house right now. I gotta figure out where to put this so it's the best place to start training the birds. I don't want the birds so close to my house. I kind of want them away, because I'm thinking soon as I let them go, it's probably going to happen anyway. I think soon as I let them go, they're just going to fly and sit on the roof of my house, and I don't want birds constantly defecating on my rooftop. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of this this little mini loft or kit box. Any ideas or design changes you would recommend? But yeah, again, overall I think it's a super simple design, very easy to make. I think it took me a day to make it, maybe a day and a half, because I started in the middle of the day, and I worked on it for a few hours, and I worked on it the next day. So yeah, a day or two to make. Spare parts, so total of 10 bucks. Other than that, should get the job done. Not the most predator proof, so just keep that in mind. If you do build one out, you should predator proof it better. It stays pretty dry inside. Haven't had any issues with water getting in. Yeah, so when you get a chance, if you check out the video, leave me some comments, let me know what you guys think about it. And if you built something similar, if you guys use something similar, you just use the main loft. I want to keep the young birds separate from my older birds, but maybe I just need to just build a giant loft again, which I don't want to do. But yeah, with these things, they're simple. Like, I can move them anywhere I want, set it up, start training the birds, and that's it. Compared to a big shed, it would take, like, I could literally move this by myself. I actually have a hand truck. I throw this whole thing on a hand truck, or I could it's not heavy to the point where I can't lift it. So it's got to be under 100 pounds. I could easily lift this up by myself and carry it around. So going back, easy loft to build, inexpensive loft to build, easily transferable, movable. We could move it around, set it up wherever we want. I don't know, give me your feedback, let me know your thoughts, and how you would build it different, or if there's things I should do to it or not do to it. I do need to put some locks on it so things aren't getting in, but I said the floor is removable. I feel like if a raccoon wanted to come in, it could probably easily push the floor up. Maybe what I'll do is I'll add like little latches on the side, so when it goes to push the door up, it can. And I left a gap in the back, so if I have the perches, as they defecate, it goes right through the back. It won't gunk up the removable floor. At least that's my hopes. Hopefully it'll be easy to just droppings go right through, get caught in the bin once I put the bin out. All right, yeah, so that's all I have for you. Just a heads up, I've been trying to grow the channel's been growing super fast, getting a lot of subscribers, and then all of a sudden it just stopped, which is weird. I was getting like, I don't know, 20 subscribers a day, 10 subscribers a day. Now I'm not getting any subscribers a day, which is really weird. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, please help me grow the channel and help me learn. So if you do like the video, like it, share it, and if you like this content, just subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll read some of your comments. Thank you.